Hi Collective, I'm going to do your reading from the hammock because I'm so relaxed. I hope you forgive me. And this is a reading I made up last year, but I've just seen it in a video that I posted recently, and I thought it'd be quite useful. It's got some useful questions, so we're going to do this. How is the collective excelling at the moment? The Four of Swords. So it's kind of what I'm doing. The collective is excelling by relaxing, resetting, getting all of their chakras aligned, allowing healing after quite a kind of frantic time. I'm just going to put my glasses on and see what else, because I'm working with the Lua Tarot at the moment, and this has got kind of different images, so let's see what comes out from it. Yeah, it's a bit like a Sleeping Beauty actually here, rather than normally we see a knight in a church, but here we've got a kind of Sleeping Beauty woman with these birds above. So it's a feeling of allowing yourself this moment, like sort of almost like a fairy tale moment, that you're allowing yourself at the moment. You're excelling in recalibrating, in healing yourself physically and mentally, getting everything aligned, relaxing, allowing that physical and mental rest in order to get on with what's coming next. So well done. And it's a rather lovely scene. There's moonlight. It's kind of like a classical ancient scene. I don't know if anyone relates to that with these pillars and things. So maybe someone's into classics. I don't know. It's strange that should come to me, but hopefully that someone relates to that. Right, the next question is, how can the collective, sorry, you have to forgive me, I'm reading these, I'll learn them soon. How can the collective be kinder to themselves? That's number 2. Oh, can you hear that bird up there? It's a really chatty bird. It sounds like somebody talking. I think it's a magpie. Hi, it's probably impersonating me. 2 of Cups. I think, be kinder to yourself by finding what you ally to really well. Find your friend, find your true partner. Rely on your friendships more. Remember what a good friend you are. It's really talking. Hey, magpie. What? I think it's copying me. I think they can do that. Oh, hello. Unless it's a J. I hope you can hear that. Anyway, so this is how you can be kinder to yourself. Take time out with friends. Look to your partnerships to support you. Remember what a great partner, what a great friend you are. Sorry, I'm so distracted by chatty bird. That's lovely. Enjoy those moments. Allow them to restore you. You're already in that rest and recalibration phase. Just keep going with that, and now support yourself with some love with the people that you love, and remember how lovable you are. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, in what areas does the collective have room for improvement? And here we have the Hanged Man. It's a bit like how I feel at the moment. You could see things from another perspective. Maybe you're being a bit rigid in the way that you've been seeing things, so you might want to turn things on their head a bit and gain a bit of enlightenment. This is Odin hanging by one leg, and he gives away a coin. You probably need to change your perspective. That would be the message that's coming through. And how can the collective, sorry, let me pick the book up, bypass or work with any resistance that they have to improving their situation? At the moment we've got 2 cards for this. And what do we have here? I remember it was 2 cards. We've got the Star and the 8 of Swords. So how can you bypass any resistance that you have? Well, your resistance, it seems, is the 8 of Swords, which is self-victimization, when she's bound up, and it's self-victimizing thoughts really, and not realizing that we're doing it to ourselves, and we can take off that blindfold, and she's usually bound up as well, and we can remove all of the ties and get to that castle, or get away from that castle, whichever version it is that you need to do. And so how can you improve the situation? You can do that and bypass this resistance by remembering your North Star with the star. This is also a card of healing after the Tower. So if you have been in that kind of tower and now you're in the star, aligning to your true wishes and desires, by doing that, by really thinking about what it is you love and inspires you, I think that's going to get you unbound. It will give you the impetus to stop the victimized thoughts. Once you can really have a good reason and think towards, oh no, this is what I really want, this is my North Star, you won't be so tolerant of those victimized thoughts. Right, next page. What message? Oh, here we go. Let's get those in the right position. What message is there to lessen any fears that the collective has of change? So the last one was how to bypass or work with your resistance. And this is about your fear. How can we lessen your fear? Ace of Coins. It's to say there's a wonderful new opportunity coming. You're being handed it and it just needs a bit of nurturing. Don't be frightened when you're in the face of this, informed by your star, when you're in the face of such a beautiful new opportunity. How could you not want to plant this and see where it's going to take you? This is your health after you've recalibrated with the Four of Swords and the star, and there's something really wonderful coming. Focus on what you can grow, not what you're frightened of. And the next question is, this is going to be a nice little short one, I like this. What natural qualities or assets do you have to support yourself at the moment? Let's see if I can remember whether this was, it's one, the Three of Wands. So because of the star, I think that your natural qualities and that you have to support yourself is that you've fixed on, there's something deep inside you that you want, that you've focused on, you're very passionate about. So that is going to help with the star, help to sort of focus you in that correct direction, and get over those fears, whatever they are, or that resistance. Keep focusing on what it is you want, what you feel passionate about, where you want to go next. And that's your next natural quality of being kind of passionate at generating new directions, I think. And what image can you hold in your mind to help you stay the course, almost like a vision board? Now, was this one or two? Because I know that we've got two. It was one, I remember now. It's the Knight of Swords. Look at him rushing in to effect change. Think about all that speed. That's a great image. Maybe snapshot it. Look at the fast action. This is a card which, where we take a risk and we run in, we dash in to try and go after something that we want. And we're probably 70% likely to succeed. So that is what you need to keep in your mind. Come on, let's get some momentum going. Look at that beautiful, feel yourself on that horse riding towards your desires and your Three of Wands, and your star desires after your big rest. So that's lovely. And the final card, or two cards, was, what is the best version of you that you are here to be? Or what are you here to overcome right now? We've got two cards, and they were the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded healer, and the World, which is wonderful. The world is, you in the centre of your world, a culmination, a balance, everything. It usually has the fixed signs around it. Everything is very, very settled. You're very much in the centre of your world, and there's a really wonderful feeling of balance, but also you taking the central part, which a lot of us don't, and somehow that central part has something to do with the Nine of Wands, the wounded healer. So he's a defended character in the Rider-Waite's. He's making that fence, and he's got a bit of a bandage around his head, but he is the wounded healer. So you're here to overcome that wounding, but also to pass on the wisdom of that wounding. Try to be less defensive and be more wise. Look at his long beard. So you've learned through trial, probably while you're resting, some big lessons, but you can pass those on and help other people. And so rather than taking the defensive position of stopping life coming through, why not actually use your wisdom and get yourself into the center of your world and be a bit like this ballerina starring on the stage. I think that's lovely. See you again.